and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. And thanks for tuning in to the NBA. We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Bodyguard is out there with the great one, and it's the closer. Then there's Anderson, and it's prime time and at the small forward position.
Assist hosted, number 41.
Here's Thunder. Outside, Kukoc. To the inside, Thunder. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
The closer passes to primetime. Here's the bodyguard. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Outside Bosch. Lets it go with a three. The Warriors pull it in. Ross with it. Pass to the closer. Some nice passing by Golden State. And it's the bodyguard missing.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
It's deflected. Here's Bosch. Ross grabs the board.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And here's Anderson. Here's the closer. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Now here's Kukoc. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
So it's the Warriors now. The Rockets making the shot. And there's the drive. And that one's good, the bodyguard.
All right, I think he's showing off now, but I'll tell you what, that's impressive.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. The slam dunk by Thornton.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. And it's Anderson with the ball for Golden State. It's a three-point game. They set the pick. For 3, Ross. And Thorpe pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Boomer, and it's blocked. And here's Anderson. Pass to the bodyguard. And they'll get another chance. Offensive rebound. And here is Ross. And at last, they get one to fall.
The assist, number
Ross has got 5 points so far. Here's Thunder, defended by Anderson. To the wing on the left. The wide open look here for Bosch. Good on the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Anderson up top, still without a basket. Nifty move. Pass to primetime. Here's the closer. Now Ross over Bosch. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now here's Kukoc. Thorpe with a screen on Anderson. And the basket by Thunder.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to the closer. And he lays it straight in.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Outside, Kukoc. Here's Thunder, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but you know they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
Here's the closer. It's good from long range. 5 points in the game.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Bosch, trailing by 5. Here we go, all alone. Here's Primetime. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Tiny, who's checked in for Houston. And the Warriors also making a change. Baddest ones checked in for Anderson. Pass to Tiny. Some nice passing there by Houston. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. For Houston, they have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Here's the bodyguard to the paint. The closer, that's good. The closer's got 7 points in the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Bosch. Ross grabs the board. Ross has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to the bodyguard. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here is Boomer. Tiny, the pass to Bosch. Here's Tiny. Clock at 6. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Houston ball.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot. Shot clock reset for the Rockets. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's baddest one. Guarded by Kukoc. Pass to Ross. Tipped away. Stolen by Bosch. Here's Kukoc. Plays it in off the breakaway.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Here's the closer. 7 points in the game. It's rebounded by Houston.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Kukoc can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Ross. Bosch grabs the miss. Rockets have gone 7 of 15 from the field at this point. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
We should also mention how hard they've been working on the offensive glass, just coming up with second chance scoring opportunities. Those can be deflating.
Boomer, he's checked in for Kukoc. The Warriors also with a sub. Conley's checked in. Here's Battis one. Still yet to score. And Thorpe pulls it down. Thorpe's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Boomer gets the bucket.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Here's the closer, and it's sent back by Bosch. Over to the wing. Here's Lemon. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46 and 36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
And the layup is good. Bosch has got 5.
Don't you love the chemistry? Those guys work so well together in the open floor.
Pass to the bodyguard. Here's Battis one. Here's the bodyguard, covered by Thorpe. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
For the Rockets, garbage man, he's checked in for Thorpe. Walter comes in for Bosch. And it's Kukoc in for Boomer. Then for the Warriors, Primetime's checked in for the great one. And Chance subbed in for the closer. Here's Tiny. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Walter. Now here's Kukoc. Fires the 3. The Warriors pull it in. The bodyguard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Primetime. Back to Ross. They set the screen. Off target from outside.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here's Kukoc. Boomer, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's Tiny. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Walter. Over Ross. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Golden State's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. The bodyguard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. And he makes the first. Houston making some changes. Doncic is checked in for Boomer. And it's Boomer in for Tiny. And Golden State also making a change. Conley's checked in. And here's Lemon. He'll bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 5. Here's Walter. Three-pointer, Kukoc. The Warriors pull it in. The bodyguard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. 58 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Battis one. He has yet to score.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Lemon. The rebound by Champ. Pass to Primetime. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. Kukoc from outside. The shot, no good. Here's prime time. The tray. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Champ out there with baddest one. Then there's the great one. Then there's the great one. And it's prime time and at the 4 slot. Here's Champ. Still scoreless. Prime time. And it's blocked. Pass to Lemon. Over in the corner, Doncic. Prime time grabs the board. Prime time's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Champ. Shoots over Walter. Champ's shot is off.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Thunder's checked in for Houston. Baddest one misses. Nuggets trailed by 4. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Warriors have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Prime time, the pass to baddest one. Here's the great one. Here's baddest one. Hasn't made one yet. And here's Anderson for 3. And the 3 ball is good. And the Warriors lead by 7.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Here's Thunder. Pass to Lemon. Puts up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Lemon's got 5 points so far. Warriors leading by 4. Here's the great one. Out left to the wing. Here's Conley. Got a piece of it. Here's Lemon. Over by Conley. High arcing shot. Stuffed. Pass to baddest one. And here's Anderson. He can't get that one to fall. Down low. Here's Walter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Rockets have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. Boomer, he's checked in for Boomer. Ross, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Anderson. Timeout called the Warriors.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Prime time, the pass to Anderson. It's deflected. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Ross. Here's prime time. Conley dishes to Ross. Conley the pass to Ross. Some nice passing by Golden State. 5 to shoot. Anderson finds Ross. Second shot opportunity. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Pass to Walter. He takes it in, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. Here's Thunder. And it's good off the back rim and in. Thunder's got 8 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Anderson. Here's Gentry. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Warriors lead by 3. Rockets have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to Thunder. Just 5 on the clock. A floater. No good. Good D by Anderson. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's baddest one, guarded by Kukoc. Gentry. That's good from 17 feet away. Baddest one's got his second bucket. Rockets trail by 5. Here's Walter. He's got 6. Pass to Boomer. And it's blocked by Conley. Here is Boomer. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by baddest one. Warriors leading by 5. Now here's Ross. Baseline jumper. Kukoc grabs the miss. Kukoc has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Walter. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Third personal foul.
He misses the free throw.
The team just cannot get into a groove from the free throw line. It's a common problem for them.
Houston making some changes. Thorpe comes in for garbage man. And it's Boomer in for Kukoc. Bodyguards checked in for Golden State. Now here's Conley. No scoring in this one. Ross with a screen on Thorpe. Ross in the corner. There's the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. And it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Timeout called the Rockets. Thorpe the pass to Thunder. Pass to Boomer. Here's Walter. Another miss by Houston.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Anderson. Here's the bodyguard. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Anderson passes to the bodyguard. 3 on the clock. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Pass to Lemon. Shot to stop the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. Lemon's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's the bodyguard. Now Conley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Houston making a switch. Doncic is checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. G's checked in for baddest one.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Thunder. He's got 8. And some nice passing there by Houston. Offensive rebound. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Here's G. Pass to Ross. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
All the officials are all over that.
The Warriors have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
G's checked in for the Warriors. Here is Boomer. Pass to Thunder. And that's good off the glass that time. Thunder's got 10.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Now here's Ross. 10 points for him. Here's the bodyguard. It's rebounded by Houston. Boomer's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Thunder. He's covered by Anderson. And the basket by Thunder. Warriors leading by 7. Anderson outside. Pass to G. Here's the bodyguard. Anderson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Ross with a wide open look. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Boomer, no good. Warriors shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's G, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
Rockets trail by 9. Here is Boomer. To the middle. Here's Thunder. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Pass to G. Outside Conley. And Anderson kicks to G. Ross with it. Shoots over Walter. No good from Ross. The Rockets shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. After the Rockets pick up 3. Inside, here's Conley. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Conley's got 4 points this quarter. Doncic with a screen on Anderson. Here's Thunder, and it's Houston with another.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
G passes to Conley. Here's G. Here's the bodyguard. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts. Here's Thunder, defended by Anderson. Here's Boomer. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Thunder passes to Thorpe. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
For Houston, they have not shot all that well from the free throw line. 6 of 11. Bosh is checked in for the Rockets. Kukoc comes in for Doncic. The closer's checked in for the Warriors. And it's Anderson with the ball for Golden State. They've led by as many as 11 points. Right wing with the fadeaway. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Warriors on top. They lead by 4. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been a clinic out there by Thunder.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Boomer. Thorpe is out there with Bosch. Then it's Kukoc, and it's Thunder in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Now here's Ross. Here's the screen. Five on the clock. Pass to the closer. Some nice passing by Golden State. Thorpe, the pass to Boomer. Kukoc kicks to Bosch. To the middle. Here's Thorpe. The slam dunk by Thorpe.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting.
The Warriors have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far. And the first one drops.
41. 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Rockets trail. Here's Thunder. 16 points for him. Here's the teardrop. Good D by Anderson. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And that one's good, the bodyguard.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Outside Bosch. Pass to Thunder. Here is Boomer. A 3. Prime time grabs the board. Now Ross from the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Kukoc has got 5 rebounds tonight. Bosch passes to Thunder. Bosch, the screen. Here's Thunder. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Rockets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. For Houston, they have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line. That one is off. The great ones checked in for prime time. And the second free throw, good. Warriors have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Timeout called the Warriors. To the right side. Outside Conley. Pass to the bodyguard. Fades away. And again, it's the Warriors missing. They've trailed the entire game. That could change on this possession.
And this would be big for them. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You can see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Now here's Anderson. Here's Ross. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Garbage man, he's checked in for the Rockets.
For the Warriors, Ross, shooting
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Bosch, the screen to the paint, and the dunk by Bosch.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Anderson dishes to Ross. Doubled by Bosch. Ross passes to the closer. Ross against Bosch. 6 on the shot clock. No good from Ross. Bosch will bring it up for the Rockets. Picked his pocket. Here's the closer. 7 points in the game. Pass to the bodyguard. To the inside. Here's Conley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The first one falls.
shooting for Golden State.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Rockets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here is Boomer. Jacks up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Boomer's got the lead up to 1 now for the Rockets.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Following the score by Golden State. Graves passes to Bosch. No good with the triple. The Warriors have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Timeout called the Warriors.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And here are the Warriors now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Anderson outside. Down low. From outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Anderson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
To the left side wing. Here's Walter. He's guarded by Ross. 6 to shoot. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from the Prophet.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
A steal. Here's Thunder. 20 points for him. Kukoc from outside, and again it's the Rockets from deep. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Houston.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Clock at 4. They get the rebound. The bodyguard makes it off the glass. The bodyguards got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
And it's Thunder missing. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. No good from Ross. Houston's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Here's the closer. 7 points in the game. And that one's good, the bodyguard.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Kukoc. Three-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. Here's the closer. Anderson outside. Conley finds Ross. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And now a 5-point Warrior lead. Timeout called the Rockets. Tiny is checked in for Thunder. And the Warriors also making a change. Baddest ones checked in for Anderson. They set the pick to the left wing. Bosch, the screen. Here's Tiny. The Rockets again can't hit. Warriors leading by 5. The bodyguard passes to Conley. Here's the closer. Out to Conley. Pass to baddest one. Up top, Ross. The 3-ball. And he goes in for the dunk.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Shots good by Bosch.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide-open 3.
Pass to the bodyguard. Fades. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Boy, did he burrow his way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
Here is Boomer, over by Conley. Here is Tiny. To the paint. Here's Walter. And he slams it one-handed.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Ross. 16 points for him. The bodyguard passes to Ross. Conley feeling it out. Back to Ross. Fade away. Tiny grabs the board.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. For the Rockets, garbage man, he's checked in for Bosch. And Doncic is subbed in for Boomer. The great ones checked in for the Warriors. Champ comes in for the closer. Outside Conley. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. And that one's good, the bodyguard.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic passes to Graves. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Champ. There's the pick. To the middle. Looking for Conley. He gets it there. And finished off by Conley.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Tiny. Scoreless thus far. Doncic, no good. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Champ. 17 seconds left to play here in the third. That's tipped. Time of the pass to Coopers. Pass to Tiny. Here's Walter. Another miss by Houston. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Warriors ahead as they end the third. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Great one out there with the great one. Then there's Anderson. Then there's the great one. Oh, that was something else.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Thunder. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Here's baddest one. Pass to Anderson. And the call will go against Boomer. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Golden State moving it around. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Baddest one misses. It's trailed by 7. Pass to Thunder. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Walter. Lets it go from deep. The shot misses.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Kraljic, the pass to baddest one. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by Boomer. Boomer's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Garbage Man. Lets it go from the wing. The Rockets again can't hit. Warriors leading by 7. Ross passes the baddest one. Back to Ross. Here's the great one. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And again, no good by Golden State. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Anderson with the ball. Pass to Ross. There's a screen. Takes the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Ross has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Lemon misses. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Warriors. They're leading by 8. Baddest one misses. Rockets shooting about 42% so far. Here's Lemon. Pass to Thunder. Inside, Walter, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Baddest one passes to Kraljic. To the inside. Here's Anderson. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And the Rockets making a change here. Bosch is checked in. The closer's checked in for the Warriors. Rockets trail by 6. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Lemon. Pass to Thunder. Fires from the wing. The rebound by Anderson. Warriors leading by 6. Here's the great one. Anderson with the ball. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Walter. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Walter's got 4 points this quarter.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Pass to Lemon. There's the pick.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
First one falls for him. So for the Rockets, Thorpe comes in for Walter. And it's Kukoc in for Boomer. Bodyguards checked in for the Warriors. Primetime comes in for baddest one. Anderson outside. Pass to the bodyguard. Back to Anderson. Golden State needs to get off a shot. A shot by the closer, no good. It's trailed by 4. Thorpe, the pass to Thunder. Inside.
Number 17. Fifth personal foul. Fourth team.
No good on the free throw. Doncic is checked in for Houston. Tiny comes in for Thunder. Golden State also making some changes. Baddest ones checked in for Primetime. And Chance subbed in for Anderson. Here's Champ. Pass to the bodyguard. Kukoc grabs the miss. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And then Bosh with the jam.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Here's the bodyguard. He's good with the little jumper in close. The bodyguard's got 30. Rockets trailed by 3. Here's Tiny. Pass to Bosh. Here's Tiny. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Nice. That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Boomer, he's checked in for the Rockets. And the Warriors also making a change. Ross, he's checked in for the great one. Champ, the pass to the bodyguard. And the foul called on the great one. That will be foul number 5 on him. Walter, he's checked in for Thornton.
On to the floor for your Rockets. Number 22.
Pass to the bodyguard. Ross with a screen on Bosh. Here's the bodyguard. Over to the left wing. Here's Champ. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Rockets trailed by 5. Here's Tiny. Takes the 13-footer. Ross grabs the board. Ross has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Pass to Champ. Now here's Ross. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's the bodyguard. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead. For Houston, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Houston making a switch. Thorpe's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Primetime comes in for baddest one. And it's Anderson in for Champ. Down low. And Ross with the slam.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Pass to Bosch. Thorpe with a screen on Ross. Bosch, that's for two. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size with that kind of touch, that is money.
Kukoc kicks to Bosch. And a great assist by Kukoc as that one goes in. Kukoc just got 6 assists now in the game. Pass to the closer. And here is Ross. Shoots. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Kukoc just got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Anderson. Bosch against Ross. Here's the bodyguard. Takes the 13-footer, and Thorpe pulls it down. Thorpe's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Thunder's checked in for Houston.
That's their third personal.
That free throw, good from Thorpe. The Warriors lead it. And here's Anderson. Pass to the bodyguard. Ross with a screen on Thorpe. Here's the bodyguard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Thorpe. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Garbage man, he's checked in for Thorpe.
Number 41.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
And it's sent back by Bosch. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. And that one misses. It's trailed by 5. Kukoc from outside. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch. Bosch has got 3 assists in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Good on the shot. 23 points for the great one. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Thunder, defended by Anderson, and he gets it to go. 25 points for Thunder. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. A 2-point game. Pass to the bodyguard. We've got 1:23 left in the 4th quarter. Ross on the wing. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. So the first of 3 is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. The second one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that puts them up by 5.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Outside Bosch. Pass to Thunder. Here is Boomer. Houston moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
There's 45 seconds left in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
Shooting for the Golden State.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. It's good.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
Timeout called. Rockets. And what's their best move at this point?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Number 17.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down by 7.
Once again, for your lunch
30 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Bosch for 3. Ross grabs the board. And here are the Warriors now. They've led by as many as 11 points. And that one's good, the bodyguard.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was